Hey, welcome back to another episode behind the scenes. My name is Erica Steeves. I'm a product stylist and commercial photographer. Today I'm going to be taking you on set. I'm going to break this up into two videos because I'm doing two shoots back to back. It was with the same person and we are doing a brand photo shoot. So the first half, it's going to be all doing portrait photos and getting content to have her looking professional so that she can show up in her business. And then the second part is we're going to be featuring the products that she does and the services, and then also incorporating some brand photos with her, doing some flat lays and things like this. So it is going to be a jam-packed day. Super excited to get on set again. I know I was doing videos every Tuesday and I took a little break, but I am back at it and in the studio. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started and start today's episode. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. A new video will be launching every Tuesday where I take you behind the scenes, giving you commercial styling, tips and tricks, and so much more for your business. Anyway, I have a lot planned for you today. I'm going to be focusing in on a few different aspects and showing you some poses to do for headshots. And then in the second video, stay tuned. For next week, we will be covering how to do some flat lay styling and then also some larger concepts. So the client is a reupholsterer, so she has some physical products that she sells, but then she also does a service where she will reupholster your old furniture to make it brand new and have that sustainable life so that the items don't go into the landfill and everything, it makes it more beautiful. And the craftsmanship from items from so long ago is something that I think is really amazing. I made this connection with Sarah by posting in a local Facebook group here in Montreal, looking to have some of my own items reupholstered, and we made a really great connection, and she became one of my clients. So I think this is a really great opportunity. If you are looking for clients, find something that you are interested in or that you are looking for and make meaningful connections and then start building a relationship, and it can blossom into more, so who knows. Anyway, let's get started on today's video. So I'm just waiting for Sarah to arrive this morning, but you can see I'm starting to get set up. I am going to try a new kind of lighting for me. I have a ProPhoto softbox really close, and what you can't see is over here I'm going to be bouncing a light just to have as a fill. I'm shooting on a white background, and then I have this reflector underneath to make sure that there's no shadows coming from underneath. I think it's gonna be really great. I have a whole rack of clothes that we pulled for today's photos, and the really great thing is we're gonna be capturing like a ton of content in 1 hour. So the idea is we're gonna have about 15 different outfit changes, and we're gonna get playful and do some different things so that she can show up in her social media and show up in newsletters or on her website in a meaningful way that is on brand for her to help start the conversation in her marketing. I think this is super, super important. So when you are doing just a headshot, think outside of just LinkedIn or on your about page. How can you show up and, you know, like be seen, so when people land on your page, they know who the business is or who is running the business right away. And this is all the basis of creating a personal brand. And I think she's gonna get a lot of really great content in a short period of time, and it's gonna be amazing. If you follow me on social media, you probably see that I do this. I do this with my YouTube video thumbnails. I will come into the studio, do a studio session, and bring a whole bunch of different outfits, change them out, and have a bunch of content for a few months. So this is something that I love doing. I usually shoot it on a white background, and then if I want to change the color of the background, a really great tip is bringing the images into Canva. And if you have the subscribed, like if you pay for the Canva subscription, there is a feature where you can remove the background instantly, and it takes away all the headache of having to figure out how to do it in Photoshop, where you can create really dynamic, interesting little marketing stories or marketing graphics and things like this for your business easily. So stay tuned. I'm going to be creating a video for this to show you that behind the scenes. But that is some of the ways that we're going to be using, and I'm going to be teaching the client how to use these images in her business. When I talk to some of my friends who are photographers, and they're always saying, Erica, how do you do it? You're always showing up online and you have so much content to share. And I really, a pro tip that I do that I think is really interesting is I do a blend. So when I do a photo shoot and I book it with a client, I always give myself a little extra time to play around with lighting and things like this. So the client isn't coming for about an hour. So I'm here early, setting up, playing a little bit, and I brought some clothes for myself that I'm going to wear and do some photos for my own content. And then I'm also going to allow the client to borrow some of these for her own photos as well. She's gonna be bringing clothes as well, and we're just gonna have like a little styling session. We did a mood board before coming onto set today, so I have a good idea of what she is looking for. So I just pulled a bunch of items that I already have. We were a similar size, so I thought that could be a really easy way, and that is a fast, like a really cheap way to be able to create different looks and like have branded imagery is when you borrow things from people that you know, or friends, colleagues and things like this, whether that's props, styling items. Right now, because it's COVID, it is a little bit harder to buy things and then return them. I try to avoid this as much as possible. So just having that collaboration and that trade mentality, I think there's a lot of resources at your disposal. You just have to be able to be resourceful to find it. Anyway, I'm going to get steaming to have these ready for when she arrives. Are you loving behind the scenes so far? Drop me a comment below if you have any questions about doing headshots and portraits in studio with lighting. I'd love to give you feedback or even check out some of your work. So drop me a comment below. Okay, so a little quick tip that I like to do when I'm doing headshots to get natural poses is to do something that my friend Carmen, we did an interview with her a few episodes back where she had told me this tip in a different time. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna go through the vowels. So you're gonna audibly say A, E, I, O, U, continuously moving your body, but having those expressions give you more of a natural pose to get better results. So let's try it. So A, E, I, O, U. And that's it. It's just a quick little tip when you're doing photos to get natural positions so that you can look more dynamic and it's not just you're falling flat. Thank you so much for tuning in today and coming behind the scenes with me as I get my channel back up and running. I hope you had some great takeaways today and that it inspired you to take action in your business. Anyway, what are you waiting for? Let's create content and get out there. Start marketing yourself and showing up. Anyway, until next time, keep shooting and having fun. Remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel to see new videos coming to you every Tuesday with more product styling, commercial photography, tips and tricks. Anyway, have a great week, you guys.